Hey, parents and students, this is Mr. Swain. It's Friday. Means it's time for eNews. We have a couple of things to get through today. Not a whole lot, and then we will get started on your weekend. First off, we had football this weekend. We did this week. We did not have volleyball. We had a bye this week, but our football teams continue their winning ways. I believe our seventh grade B team is now 4-0 or 5-0 against Pearson Ranch. Continue to handle their business there, and then our seventh grade A team and our our eighth grade team were dominant in their performances as well this week. Collectively, I think the teams are undefeated with one tie and all in line to win the district championship as we move forward towards the end of the football season. I'm excited about that. Our volleyball teams, even though they didn't play this week, they do get back on track against CD Folks next week, and they are also doing very, very well. I believe, if I remember correctly, we have one loss amongst all of our volleyball teams throughout the whole district, or throughout so far through district play. So I'm excited about that in the state of our sports right now. It gives us lots to hang our hat on and be proud of in that way. We also have lots to be proud of in for academic purposes. I was in Miss Williams's class earlier today, and they were doing metacognition work where you're thinking about your thinking. And the kids, I just saw the graph that she sent me, and the kids value time to read silently in class because they think that adds a lot to their future and what they're going to need to be able to do as they move on to high school and then to further education if they choose to do that after that. So that was really neat. Also was in musical theater day, watched three little girls singing about Fiona becoming the older Fiona and Prince coming, and that was fun to watch. And then Mr. Rise's class taking their checkpoints, and Miss Dom's class, they were all working really hard first thing this morning. So it's been a great day here at Chisholm Trail, both in the classroom and a great week across the spectrum of all the things that we're involved in. Moving forward to next week, we have a couple of things that are going on next week. There's a lot of the list is really, really long of all the stuff that is next week. I wanted to highlight a couple of things. Number one, Picture Day is Friday. There's a link in here, or not a link, but there's a website in here that if you go to put in the ID number that's in this eNews, you can go ahead and order your pictures ahead of time, and that kind of speeds up our process on Friday. We will take those on Friday. I believe we're doing it in language arts classes, if I remember correctly. We are continuing our agreement challenge. We just pulled 6 bikes just a second ago. Kids are really, really excited about that. Our teachers have done a good job passing out tickets. Our kids are doing a great job of earning tickets. I believe the whole 7th grade volleyball team got a ticket today from Coach Howe because they worked so hard in practice today. So that was really cool. But we have lots of tickets in the bucket. And because we have so many tickets in the bucket, we are adding a prize to our ticket challenge. Our prize will be the grade level with the most tickets. They're going to win a very special prize. I'm not telling you what that is yet, but the last week of October, on the last day, we will count those tickets and we will let them know who won and what that prize is. Also, today in huddles, we passed out ID kits. We used to do these a long, long time ago, and for some reason they went away. Maybe it was COVID, maybe it was something else. I don't know. But we are sending those home for you to use. We do not do them here at school. They are for you to use if you choose to. I believe it's a fingerprint thing for your kid and just an information card. So if something should ever happen, you would have that information readily available. Let's see, what else? Today also, I forgot to mention that Dr. Isaias came by and he talked with our ESL kids. He was invited by Ms. Gore, Ms. Sagiente, and Ms. Tuggle to come talk to them. It was a great conversation. It was nice to see him in there talking with kiddos. For those of you who don't know, he speaks 6 languages. So he went in there and he spoke Spanish for most of them. And then we have one little girl from Korea, and so he was able to communicate with her some as well. So it was exciting to see the superintendent here with kids working with them. As far as next week goes, today was the last day of the 6 weeks, 9 weeks. So you will get report cards on Thursday. We have football next week. We have volleyball against CD Folks, like we talked about before. And there's just a variety of other things. Intersection is next week for our dance kids. Lots and lots of busy stuff next week. So if you take a look at that, make sure you have all that stuff buttoned up. And I believe that's all I pretty much have for you today. I do know that Round Rock plays Vandergrift tonight at Vandergrift. It is for the district lead. I think both teams are 5-0 heading into this game. I believe the game is sold out. So if you don't have tickets, it's going to be kind of hard to get there. If you are going, I will look for me. I'll be there as well. And as we always want to root and wish the best for our high school feeder school, go Rock. We hope they beat Vandergrift. And everybody have a great weekend. Weather's supposed to be pretty nice and then get kind of ugly next week. So